Hi everyone, my name is Allison Day and I am super excited to be the guest designer this month with the Counterfeit Kit Club. Thank you so much to my friend Misty for inviting me to join this fabulous venture of hers. I'm super excited. It has been a hot minute since I scrapbooked and she knows that. So this is her way of sort of giving me a well-loved kick in the pants and I super appreciate that. Okay, let's dive in. So because it's been a hot minute since I have scrapbooked, I decided to kind of take it easy on myself by doing a couple of things. So I printed off some of the inspiration pictures of the kit that we are counterfeiting. So I've got this one, which includes a lot of the papers, embellishments, and whatnot. So it gives me a good overview of everything that's in this kit. I also printed off this one that gives me the color scheme. I used that color scheme to pick some of my distress oxides, and I'm hoping to do some mixed media or use them to make maybe some cards or stamping on my layouts, that kind of thing. And a couple of the colors I wasn't really sure sort of which way I was going to take it, so I've got a couple of options. So for the red, I've gone with Festive Berries. That's kind of my favorite pinky red of the Distress Oxides. This is like a soft pink, so I've got spun sugar, but I also have saltwater taffy because I wasn't really sure which way it was going to go. Some of the images in here feel more saltwater taffy. Some of the colors in the papers I've chosen feel more saltwater taffy than they do spun sugar, so we'll see. And then for this green, I've got mustard seed. I have other sort of mustardy yellows on deck, and I've got my little swatch card of all my distress oxides, so I can always swap that out if I want to, but I'm fairly certain mustard seed is going to work for what I envision doing. And then for this green, I've got pine needles, but I also threw in evergreen bough because this feels a little bit more blue than say pine needle is, so maybe I can mix them a little bit. And then for the soft blue, I went with speckled eggs. It's a really nice kind of grayish blue. Anyways. And then this other image that I printed off just gives me an idea of some of the papers, specifically colors, but also patterns and sort of design styles. I mean, I don't have this exact set of paper, and that's kind of the whole point, is that we're taking this and making our own kits. So the other thing I did to make it easy on myself is I went with mostly one manufacturer, and that manufacturer is Pink Fresh Studio. These papers and also the embellishments and whatnot from the inspiration kit really gave me a Pink Fresh vibe, so I went with that. So I'm gonna actually show you my papers first, and I have way more than I need for this kit, but like I said, it's been a hot minute, so I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of options. The first few papers are sort of cut aparts that I can use as embellishments. I liked the sentiments on this one, and the colors seemed like a good match. I also love a good rainbow. This one has been used already, so it came out of my stash. But this is where I'm talking, like these sort of colors, that feels more saltwater taffy to me than it does spun sugar. So I wanted to give myself that option with inks. And then this paper is not anywhere in the inspiration, but when I was flipping through all my Pink Fresh papers and I saw this one, I had to put it in my kit and see if I can use it. It's got the colors that are in the inspiration. I sort of feel like I can make it work. This I feel like I can cut apart as well, and I love a good butterfly. Some of the papers in the inspiration had sort of organic shapes. They're flowers. This one is leaves, so I felt like I needed to have some papers with organic shapes in them. So that one's the butterflies. I've got flowers. I think I have another flower in there somewhere too. So that gives me options. Always good to have options. And I mean, yes, please. Now, there is one paper, and I don't actually have a picture of it, I don't think. It's probably, oh, this one. Now, there is a paper in, I think it's Chamel's, one of Chamel's collection that is very much like that. I searched my collection. I do not have it. But I saw this one in the Pink Fresh, in my Pink Fresh stack, whatever. And this, I feel, is a fair counterfeit representation of that particular paper. So I'm going to see what we can do with that. I also found this other one that has circles. So I have options, giving myself loads of options. There's a lot of sort of tone-on-tone, textural, solid-ish papers in the inspiration kit. So this is my sort of pink and red one. I just, you know, coffee is life, right? This is another one that mimics that really graphic circular design on the inspiration paper. Tone-on-tone pinks. I wanted to have a tone-on-tone color of, or paper from each of the colors that I've chosen. Lemons, because you never know. Life does give you lemons sometimes, but I actually think, oh no, I think I did put it in there for the lemons. And there's another yellow paper. If I don't like the yellow, I can use that side. Here's another rainbow that incorporates the colors in the inspiration kit. And then we get to the blues. So I've got like a deeper blue. That could also work. It's also circular design element. A softer blue. This is kind of that blue-green. That's where the sort of the evergreen bough kind of comes into it a little bit. And then we get into some of the greeny blues. That one. This one is gorgeous. Love it. And then I had a scrap that had kind of that whole gamut from dark green to the light green. It's got yellow on the back. That's kind of a bonus. So those are my papers that I've chosen. And as I'm filming this, I'm having some issues actually accessing my blog. So hopefully by the time this goes live, my blog is fixed and you'll see all these pictures, all these papers pictured on my blog. Let's talk embellishments. So if we go back to the inspiration, there was some word strips. There's an alphabet stamp. I don't have an alphabet stamp, but I did bring in this one from Chamel's latest collection. I liked the camera and the butterfly. I think the butterfly will work with some of the butterflies that I already in the collection. And I liked the journaling blocks. So I'm thinking I can use that. The word strips, I don't necessarily have that, but I have these sentiments. Now they're great for cards, but I also figured that they could be used on some layouts. And what else do I have over here? I have got a set of little alphabet stickers. This side is probably not going to come into play, although I could use some of the deep yellows. It's mostly in the kit for that side. And I've got a couple sets of embellishments. This one has a lot of word phrases, great for titles, great for embellishments. It also has lots of little things that are good to tuck into my layers. This one is mostly images and icons. The colors worked. I liked the sentiments and the graphics and whatnot. I felt that they worked for what I'm feeling right now, sort of in life in general. The inspiration picture also has some enamel dots that have not just dots, but all sorts of shapes. I did get myself a whole stack of Ulta New enamel dots for my birthday recently, so those ones are in there. I thought I had a yellow pack in there too, but it's gone walkabouts on my desk right now. Oh, there it is, yellows. And then just for good measure, I have more enamel dots because you can never have too many enamel dots, right? This was in my Pink Fresh pack, the warehouse pack that I bought, and I haven't used any of them yet. wax seals are kind of all the rage, and I have tried to make my own wax seals and I fail horribly. So pre-made wax seals, best of both worlds. And then I've got some other dimensional embellishments. I liked this pack because of the round circles. I felt that that is a good way to tie in that very graphic paper. I also have 6x6, really good for cutting out anything like little embellishments and tuckies and things. I've got a few cardstock sticker sheets. These are all for my stash, basically. I mean, that's how the kit works. But they have, like, I've used some from that set. I haven't used, oh no, I have used one from this set. And then I also have some stickers, well, graphics printed on sticker paper. And I think I need to hand cut these ones because my Silhouette doesn't like to do the whole cut and print and cut thing. It doesn't like that. So I'll have to manually cut these, but this is it's an older Tracy Reed collection. I can't remember which one it is. I'll try and find out and I'll try and link it. But the colors work, the sentiments work. I like it's floral. We've got the camera motif repeating. So yeah, and I kind of want to tell some stories about me right now, so the words work as well. And then I've got a couple of alphabet sets in green, and I obviously have a lot more alphabet sets in my stash. So that is where we are starting. I'm super excited to dive into this. I have actually set aside a little iris container for this kit so that I can keep everything neat and organized, theoretically. And I can't wait to get started. So this is my kit this month. I can't wait to see all your kits. Enjoy the hop, and I will see you again real soon with my first project. Thanks, guys.